If your goal is to get stronger at every single thing you do, then this powerful exercise is for you. It will not only get you a sick physique, but also enormously amounts of strength. We two can both relate that the exercise we choose, we have to stay consistent with. So what exercise do you choose? I myself at 16 years old got to the top 5% at almost every exercise in terms of strength. And I did this by focusing on one exercise. Maybe for some of you it's already clear, but my exercise that helped me get to the top 5% of strength levels is weighted dips. So back in the day when I was figuring out stuff just like you are doing right now, I was looking for an exercise and for a routine that will get me strong, aesthetic, and also a functional physique. But there was always an exercise that I tried and then hopped onto another one. And there was never an exercise for my whole upper body that, targeted all the muscles and that fitted my goals. And I was in a terrible spot. I didn't know what to do. And so if you're in a similar situation right now, you really need to change it, because the longer you wait, the longer you are wasting simply time. And that's not what you want, of course, because you want to move forward. So I was always inspired to all those calisthenics athletes. They were so big, they were enormously strong, they had a good looking physique, aesthetic, you name it. They had literally everything that I wanted. They could do splits, they could do, all functional movements that required flexibility, all that stuff. And I was always thinking like, what is the one exercise that they're doing so much? And I figured it out. When I started figuring those stuff out, I started copying their workouts. So what I was basically doing is I was taking inspiration from them. And now, because of the tricks those calisthenics athletes were learning, it was clear that there was one exercise they were doing. And that's, like I previously said, the weighted dips. Like it helped them in their muscle ups, like it helped there in their push-ups, in their planches and whatever. It helped them get basically strong arms and all requirements they needed to, do all those skills. And not that I'm necessarily training for calisthenics. I do like that it was a bodyweight exercise. It served my needs, because why are all these calisthenics athletes doing it? I mean, they're not stupid, They know what they're doing, because if you look at them, like I said, they're so big, they're so strong, they're so functional. They know obviously what they're doing. So I figured this out 1 year ago, and I would never thought that I was going so far, because right now I'm at a 60 kilogram dip 4 reps. And the only way of achieving it was just by starting doing it. And I don't only achieve the 60 kilogram dip, like I said. I also learned muscle ups. I learned to do better push-ups. I got bigger arms and all stuff. It helped me bench press more weight. It helped me move forward as an individual. And to be fairly honest, if you don't take advantage of this exercise or another big movement, you simply don't want it. So the only solution to your problem right now is just starting with weighted dips, because I will guarantee that it will help you. Even if you're training to level up your bench press, you could even do it, because you get so much strength in your triceps from it, so much strength in your chest. It's insane. So here's how you are going to do it. You just basically implement the dips. It's so simple. You implement the dips into your training. You do it, for example, on a tricep day or whatever you want on a chest day. And inside these training sessions, you practice the form as good as you can. I made a video about it. It pops out right now. You can go watch it after this video to learn the form and to learn some methods that will move you forward. One thing I would like to say is, by implementing it, you don't want to implement it too much. I recommend you do it depending on your ability to do a dip. I would say try to do it more if you can do the form as good as you want to. But if you can do the dip already, then implement it only 1 time a week. And for the people that can't do the dip yet, they would have to do it 3 times a week or so. But don't do the dip every single time you go to the gym. You can do it, but just make sure you don't go to failure then, so you keep destroying your muscles and you don't give it time to recover. And if you just then progressive overload on the dip, like you write in a notebook, you try to get stronger at this exercise, then you will benefit from all the previous stuff I said. You will get stronger, you will build more muscle, and you will learn certain skills that you want if you practice enough, and you will get stronger at every single exercise that you want. I mean, you just basically achieve your goals that you obviously want, right? The weighted dip is an exercise that I chose, but you can do all sorts of exercises. Like there are many compound movements. This is what the exercise is called, a compound movement, because you target multiple muscles at once, and it is, you know, a big movement. But you know, you could do all types of big movements. It just depending on what you're trying to achieve. But in all cases of mine, I have tried multiple big movements. Think of like the bench press, the lat pull down, and you name it. I've tried them. But the one that seriously made me progress was the dip. And I mean in all types of areas. So guys, what I want you to do right now is just take action on this stuff. I made an educational video for you. You consumed it, so you gotta take action on this stuff. Guys, if you want to, join the Telegram with any questions. And guys, remember, training is an opportunity to better your life. That's for what you should strive. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.